Welcome back, YouTube, to part 2 of this very, very special edition of Friday Night Pipes. Once again, this is Pipe Lawyer, and today is August 14th, what would have been the 93rd birthday of Dr. Clement Davis, the inspiration for me to become a pipe smoker. And as I mentioned in the previous video, part 1, Dr. Davis was to me the quintessential pipe smoker. The grandfatherly figure who always brought a calming presence through his personality and through his practice of smoking a pipe. I discussed a bit about his life in part 1. Part 2, I'm going to feature the estate pipes that I have inherited after his untimely passing in 1989. And I am going to attempt to find sufficient lighting that will properly enable me to discuss and show these pipes in their true glory. The first pipe has a particularly interesting story behind it. Since Dr. Davis passed away in 1989, I had kept this with me. I've taken this I've taken this with me from New York to Florida to Kentucky and to Georgia, where I live now. And once I became a pipe smoker on St. Patrick's Day of 2009, I recalled that I had this somewhere in my storage. So I went digging, and sure enough, I found this in one of my boxes. And as you can tell, this is a Meerschaum pipe custom-made case. And inside is one of Viejo's Naked Lady Meerschaum pipes. This week's first MVP, Most Valuable Pipe. And it's a beautiful medium-sized pipe with a naked lady on it on the front. Nice amber stem. I put a little bit there, and I've smoked this quite a few times, but as I began to obtain and accumulate Boswell pipes and Ardor pipes and Mario Grande pipes, I began smoking this less and less. But this is MVP number 1 for this week of Friday Night Pipes, the Dr. Davis edition. And the other pipes that I inherited from him, my mother gave to me. And my mother worked for him for 21 years, soon after my birth, after he brought me into the world on August 21st, 1967. And the first pipe I want to feature is a pipe that was apparently used with great frequency by him. It's a custom-made ball pipe. And it's about a regular sized pipe with a really nice grain, bird's eye on one side, flame grain on the other. But as you can tell, there's been a lot of caking inside, and apparently this was one of his favorite pipes. And once again, with this pipe, I put a little bit there at the end. But this is a very good smoker. MVP number 2, Dr. Davis's custom-made ball pipe. I think I'm going to have this sent off and have it reconditioned. I can still smell the pipeline that he smoked. MVP number 3 is a paneled pipe that he had. And this one has smooth surfaces on both cheeks, as you can see there and there. And then on one side of the shank it's smooth, while on the other side of the shank it's rusticated. Then all the rest of the pipe is rusticated. It's got a freehand stem, and again I put a little bit there at the stem. This pipe gets a little bit hot, so I don't smoke this pipe very often. All but one of the pipes here really don't have, quote-unquote brand names. But it's not about brand names. It's about the legacy left behind by someone that meant very much to you. And in this case, it would be Dr. Davis. And I'm very, very privileged and proud and happy to have these remembrances of his life in times here. This pipe, this freehand pipe, is one of the ones that he smoked most frequently. It's got a good sized bowl. It's a good smoker. As you can see, there's a good amount of oxidation on the stem there. I'm thinking I'm going to have this sent off to be refurbished. Beautiful polished grain on it, as you can see. Nice plateaued rim with matching plateau on the end of the shank here, as you can see. I think I'll have the sent off also to be reconditioned. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, MVP number 4 for this week on the Dr. Davis edition of Friday Night Pipes. But there's a pipe that my mother purchased for Dr. Davis on his birthday, this very day, 1 year back in the 70s. And she found it in the Dunhill shop in New York. And when she saw it, she knew immediately that it was the one for him. And I'm not into zodiac or astrology, but I mean, in terms of calendar dates, my mother's a Leo, I'm a Leo, and so too is Dr. Davis. And Leo, of course, is symbolized by the lion. So when she saw this pipe, she knew that Dr. Davis would love it. MVP number 5 for this week's edition of Friday Night Pipes is the Dunhill Golden Lion pipe that my mother purchased for Dr. Davis. One of the greatest men I ever knew. In fact, for one of his birthdays many, many years ago. Gold-plated lion sitting or standing on top of a gold plating here, wind cap, as you can see, and it's not really a white dot, it's more of a golden dot. And you put the tobacco in. The cap flips backwards. Put your blend in. Light it. If it's windy, it won't go out. And I reserve this pipe, which I have smoked, for very, very special occasions. And there you have it. MVP number 5, Dr. Davis's Golden Lion Dunhill pipe. I want to thank all of you for sharing this very precious moment with me. Viejo meant a lot to me and to my family. And I am very, very happy and proud to show you the man who inspired me not just to become a pipe smoker, but to become a better person in life. And I am grateful to God and to my mother for allowing me to have all these pipes by which to remember him. Thank you and God bless you all. Until next time, this is Pipe Lawyer saying cheers. As always, I'll present the evidence, but you be the judge. I love you, viejo.